What's happening, folks? This is Mr. MarkAholic here, bringing you a quick review of Warhammer 40k Regicide Early Access. Now, I can't stress that enough, it's early access, so obviously everything that you will see will be improved on and added to as we go on. Now, this is a game based on the Warhammer 40k world, made by Hammerfall Publishing, which is a company out of Sydney, Australia. A bunch of good people, and they're all fans of Warhammer 40k, which is good for us fans because it means they're going to stay true to it. Now, the game looks incredible. They've done great work with the models, with the animations and with the environments. Obviously there's very little to see at the moment in terms of environments, but that will improve as we go further into development, or as they go further into development, I should say. So first of all, what we can do is have a quick look at the menu, show you what's available. Now basically it starts off with the audio, so pretty standard. Of course, there's not much to see there. Video, you've of course got the full resolution up to 1080p, which is great, so it looks good. Now graphics, now this is what surprised me. Beautiful quality graphics, but 8 times anti-aliasing on a chess game. Obviously it's a bit more than that, but you know what I mean. Now this allows you to customize everything. As you can see, you can add on your enemy kill shots if you'd like, and then of course your input. It's input, so you know the buttons. Okay, so basically, what is it? It's a chess game with a whole other dimension of possibilities. Not only do you have to learn how to play chess, you have to learn how to use a bunch of abilities that you can see on the bottom of the screen right now, and every character has something slightly different, of course not including the pawns. Yeah, it's a steep learning curve. But the difficulty of the game does start low, which is good. The novice, which is what I'd hope most people, unless you are fantastic at chess itself, I hope most people would start there. And it allows you to come in really easily and then, you know, upgrade it. And it's good that they have multiple difficulty settings, because it's really needed in this game. Now, the community itself is a huge part of this game. The multiplayer looks to be fantastic, and the community are a bunch of great people. So that's another thing that would be incredible to build upon, and to, you know, you can make friends in this. Literally, I've spent time in the forums, I've spent time talking to the developers, bunch of great people. Now, the future for this, what we would like to see, now the animations, as you can see, are amazing, gory as hell, which is what we want to see in Warhammer, but they could use a little bit more. They are limited at the moment, but again, early access, and for what they look like just now, I cannot wait to see what they come up with after that. Other than that, more environments, which I did mention, that would be nice to see. And obviously we have the different clans of orcs and chapters of Space Marines, but it would be awesome to see some different races as well. I believe this may be planned in the far future, but definitely not for initial release. So that being said though, what do we think? Well, if you're into something that has a reasonably steep learning curve but is based on something that you may already know, adds a little bit of fun to it, and of course puts it into a world that you may or may not adore. I mean, I for one think it's an incredible world, the Warhammer 40k, but it's each to their own. I think this game has incredible potential, especially with such a great bunch of guys, you know, sitting behind it as the Hammerfall guys and girls, of course. So let us know what you think in the comments, and thanks a lot for watching, folks. See you in the next video.